All right, so I promised you guys that I would show you how I do my hashtags. And just a quick reminder, in this engagement video, I mentioned that I'm able to get anywhere from like, I think I said 25% to like 60% of a reach from my hashtags, which means I'm getting access to a whole other audience of people that don't follow me because of these hashtags. And stay tuned, because I know it's extremely annoying to have to consistently look up new hashtags for every post, and I've got a secret for that. That helps. It's gonna not cut your time in half. It's gonna be 10% of the time, I promise you, which is probably what, like 1 minute? Yeah, stay tuned. Now, it took a while to get back to you guys. I'm so sorry, because the main program that I use, it just up and stopped working on the kid. So I had to find something that I felt confident about before I shared this with y'all, right? So I'm gonna walk you through what I do, okay, to get my hashtags. We back on track, it's working, okay? Anywhere between 25 and 60%, we are getting it. All right, so keep watching. So if you remember in my first video, I mentioned how it's really important for you to place in the top post for your hashtag. That's the goal, basically. And if you don't remember what I'm talking about, go ahead and watch that video first, okay? But you wanna place top. That's how you know you'll get access to like people seeing you. They're more likely to see you when you post if you're just versus you going down to the bottom of the list, okay? And so in order for that to happen, you need to make sure that your average number of likes is the same amount of average number for that hashtag. So let me know if this works for y'all, all right? So first thing I do is I go to smart hashtag, right? The first keyword was head wraps. As you see here, we have a lot of options. And so what you're going to do is click on the ones that you think you could really flourish in. So right off the bat, and the ones that apply to what you are talking about, okay? And that's one thing I forgot to say in the beginning, forgive me. You wanna select a hashtag that really applies to what you are talking about. Who is going to click on this hashtag to look for information that you have to share? That's what you have to ask yourself. So if I'm talking about head wraps in this post, everything better pertain to head wraps, all right? So what we are looking at here, we see, we don't want it human hair, silk bag, satin bag, not really working. Hair tag, we click on that. Head wraps, that works, right? Baby bonnet. Some people use head wraps for their baby bonnet, you know? I would just say click on everything that applies, and then you can always delete later and say if you decide, oh, I don't want to work with those. Headbands, some people call it that. Hair tags, that's the plural of hair tag. I just say click it because some people write one, some people write the other. I would select hair wigs just because a lot of people who wear wigs are wearing headbands as well, head wraps as well. And you just go down the list and just select the different things that relate to it. Bonnet, turban, okay, right? So we do that and we go back, and it's saving everything, by the way. That's the great thing about this app, hashtag smart. You just continue going down the list of the different options that it gives you, and you do the same exact thing. Now, when you finish your list, because it's only gonna let you save 30, you click right here, and everything will be there. I don't have 30 at the moment, but you're gonna copy that. I'm just doing this for the sake of showing you guys, okay? This is what helps you figure out the hashtags that you're using. And by the way, if you're doing this search and you're realizing I'm not really coming across things that I need, or you end up with 8 like me, you decide, hey, I need more hashtags, you can go back and use another keyword. So like I would use, I'm just gonna say black girl magic, because I'm sure that most people who are looking at that hashtag want to know about head wraps, because a lot of us wear them. So I would do the same exact thing and go in there and start selecting some of these hashtags. So that's just a heads up to you, all right? Now from this point, you can take that list and you can apply it straight to your Instagram post, and then just look at your analytics and see how well it does. But now this is the secret. This is the good part, y'all, okay? So that you do not have to do as much work anymore. You wanna go use this app called HishHash, y'all. And what I do basically with HishHash is I store all of my hashtags there. All of my hashtags are stored here so that I do not have to continuously look for new hashtags, because that's annoying, right? Every time you want to do a post, you got to go search. Who wants to do this every time? So you can basically save all of your hashtags here, and what HishHash does is it scrambles up the hashtags, because I'm sure you've heard about being tip of my tongue, but whatever Instagram does to you whenever you do something wrong and it like makes it so that no one can see your post, that also happens because you're posting the same hashtags on everything. So the bomb thing about HishHash is that it scrambles them all up so that they're in a different order. It is a way to hack this system, y'all. I'm the hack queen, so of course I had to bring this to you. That is how I do my hashtags, y'all, and how I save myself time. I will definitely say, as you think of new hashtags, or occasionally if you're constantly posting for one specific category, let's say you're always posting head wraps, I would say every 3 posts, probably go in and look for some new hashtags, just because you're cutting yourself off from the opportunity to access a new audience. But every time you get those hashtags, drop them in Hish Hash so that you have more options for it to scramble up with. And if you end up having, let's say, instead of just having 30 hashtags for it to consistently scramble, let's say you end up putting 100 in there, even better for the algorithm. So I hope this was helpful. If it was helpful, drop a comment below and let me know which part was most helpful, all right? And if you're looking for help with this whole like influencer thing, it's very new to you, I offer consultations. The link is below. I am happy to help because it took a long time to get the knowledge that I have, all right? So feel free to tap below and let's chat. Oh, and make sure you check out this video. Bye, y'all.